Hey guys, Jim here with you. Welcome back to the channel. Got a few things I want to show you. Like the video title says, some new old stock case knives. Before we do that, I want to share a couple things with you. What I'm toting this week, Yellow Delrin, in honor of my buddy Mike over at Make Cutlery Great Again. His father, Michael Yarlett Sr. Mike asked some of us to carry Yellow Delrin this month in honor of his dad, and I've carried this knife every day since the first. This was a new one I picked up at an antique store, just had not opened it yet. I got it at an awesome price, even though it's not vintage, it's 20s model, but it is in carbon. It's taken on some patina, but was happy to help Brother Mike in memory of his dad passing away in April to carry this mini copper lock in Yellow Delrin. Carrying that in my Stephen Worth sanctified leather sheath. Brother Stephen, it's like it was made for it. It's a perfect size for that knife. Been toting that and my pocket cross and this lighter that I picked up at an antique store in Mobile, Alabama area. It's a 70s model, Zippo Slim. It had an engraving here, some initials. Somebody attempted to grind the initials off, which they did. They got the initials off. But man, the rest of the lighter, if I could just stick my finger right there for that. But anyway, I love this engraving. I love it. I love Zippo Slims. I love the Zippos in general, but I love the Slims. I love that engraving. And I'm going to live with this. Someone scratched the finish all the way through to the tin or the metal that the Zippo's made out of. But I love it. I had to put a new flint. I had to clean that little tube out, get all the old debris out. Spring was fine. The cotton was fine. The wick was fine, but I had to put a new flint. I had to clean all this. I got it looking okay. And the lid's not, no worse for wear. It's a beautiful Zippo. I'm going to do a video on Zippos. But anyway, I didn't realize this till I got it home and was cleaning it up. But that stamp, 4 on the left, 3 on the right, going to the right, is a 75 model. And if I'm not mistaken, and that's the same year model as me. So yeah, those are some things I've been toting this week with my pocket cross and some other knives, a couple other knives with this carbon copper lock with the Yellow Delrin. I've been carrying that, and I'll carry it all month. If I make a change, it'll be Yellow Delrin. Brother Mike, we're thinking about you as we go through the month of April. And speaking of Brother Mike, guys, if you're watching this, you probably know about Make Cutlery Great Again. Brother Mike does some amazing leather work. I've bought slips and things from him, but I had these 2 knives that I sent to him. This one is a no-name brand. A couple guys, when I bought this at the pawn shop, helped me more or less to figure out with the shape and the form and the sheath that came with it. It's German-made, carbon steel. The pommel was loose, and Mike took the pommel off, replaced this leather, reattached the pommel, and man, it's great. I'm gonna finish the little resto on this, and do the sheath and get it sharpened up. And I'm probably going to carry this knife. I love that. It's a good size fixed blade, and Mike does not only great leather work but great knife work, as you guys well know. And then I had this. I'd picked this up like in January, and it was in bad shape. You could tell by the pitting. But I got the pitting, I got the rust off, and did a buff on it. And this had stacked leather. It's a Western. See if I can get that to focus in it a little bit better. It's a Western fixed blade, and I don't have my date chart in front of me, but it's older. And it's a Boy Scout knife. You can see the Boy Scout logo there. Maybe showing it upside down, but it's older. Had stacked leather. I was cleaning the stacked leather, oiling it, wiping it down, and it just started crumbling. It started falling apart. It was too far gone. So Mike said, we did a trade, and he said, man, I can put you some wood on that. Check that out. I mean, it's just like it was made for the knife. Great lines, great fit. I'm going to polish this out some more and put this on my, I've got some racks over here with my fixed blades. I'm really beginning to like Western knives when I see them. I know Big J likes Western. When I see the Western knives, I'm definitely picking them up. So, but yeah, got this in the mail this week, Mike. You did a great job, brother. I surely appreciate that. And then my buddy Kevin at Alabama Knife and Tool. Man, oh man, Kevin, you guys did an awesome job on these stickers. I'll be putting the stickers definitely go on the bonus board, but if I've got extras, I'm trying to put them on my toolbox here, my knife box. This knife box is about full. I may have to get another one and start filling it up with knives and stickers as well, but check Kevin's channel out. He does a great job. We're like-minded when it comes to buck, case, Schrade, old timers. He's got a great channel, does a great job. Kevin, thank you so much for the stickers. So appreciate that. So it's always awesome to get something in the mail, whether you're expecting it or whether it just comes as a surprise. So was definitely appreciative of that. So let's get things rearranged here, move the best knife ever out of the way, and get Nick all situated there. So yeah, so in my job, I do get to travel a decent amount, and I hit a couple antique stores down in that area, Mobile, Alabama area. Didn't really find a lot. I found, like I said, I did find some pretty cool vintage Zippo stuff that I'm going to put in a Zippo video for you guys. I had one subscriber ask me about showing some Zippos. I never really considered myself a Zippo collector, but now I look up there and I've probably got 25. So I guess that makes me a collector, something to that effect, 20, 25 Zippos. But anyway, I stopped at a pawn shop, and man, oh man, I love these patterns. I love new old stock, and it's just yeah. Anyway, let's just dig in. So I went in and I was looking through, and I've seen these online. This Trapper, I think this is a persimmon orange. I think that's what they call that, persimmon orange. It's a 2014 Trapper with the shotgun shell, double X. Guys, it's brand new in the box, and I got it at a decent price. I consider a really good price. I love that dye job. That's just, to me, that's, especially being a Tennessee boy with that orange, to me that's just absolutely beautiful. The blades had, it's a new knife. I mean, basically, I probably need to oil this one just a little in the pivot, just from where it's been sitting since 2014. And beautiful bone. Y'all know the Trapper model. Of course, these are stainless, clip point and spay. Got the boxes with it. 2014. So yeah, just tickled to have had the chance to pick that knife up. And I also, while we're talking about Trappers, he had this one sitting there, and we looked and looked and looked. It was brand new in the display case, but could not find the box. And I didn't know what the bone was on this. This is another new old stock. Now I have oiled this one a little bit in the pivot because I think I'm going to carry it. I know I'm going to carry it. But I think that's a 2016. It's only got 4 X's left, if I'm seeing that right. Good snap. It's a 9-year-old pocket knife, guys. It was brand new, sitting in there, and I did a little research on this, and this is what they call, if I'm not mistaken, if I am, put it in the comments, a caramel bone. Caramel, however you want to say it, but caramel saw cut bone. Guys, I'm carrying this. I didn't have the box with it, so that's another reason I thought, I'm not just going to put it up. I'm going to carry it. I love that. It just stood out to me. It's the only one I saw in the case. Of course, it was the only one without a box. But man, don't that pretty. That is just a beautiful beautiful pocket knife. Yeah, it's got that little bit of a new case burr on it, but I'm going to strop it, put it in a slip. That one will definitely be with my group of carry trappers that I've got. Just a beautiful, beautiful pocket knife. So I was able to pick up those two new old stock trappers. And while I was last week, or a couple weeks ago, my buddy Chase over at Southern Blades, I'd come across a case hawkbill, and he's a big fan of those. I've got a couple, and I felt like that needed to be with him, and we were kicking around, and anyway, we ended up doing a trade with some things, and this was part of that trade. And this is the Emerald. This is a 2012, I'm sorry, Hunter Green Trapper. Hunter Green Trapper. And new old stock again, guys. Chase may have stropped that edge. That edge feels really good. Beautiful. Guys, I'm a big fan of the 70s bone with case. The red bone especially. But I'm telling you, they still do an amazing job with the bone on these knives. Beautiful shield. I love that shield. I think that's the hot dog shield. I've got the muskrat that goes with this, and I meant to get it out and I forgot. But anyway, I'll show that in another video. But just a beautiful pocket knife. Chase, I appreciate that so much. And then last but not least, so this came from the same pawn shop as these two trappers, and this is a 18 pattern Stockman. It's a 2016. It is Stag. It's the 5318 new old stock. And guys, I have not done anything to this. I actually probably need to oil it. I'm going to oil the bone, the Stag on this. But I saw that sitting there in the back of the display case, and he had like 4 or 5 of these under there, and I looked at all of them, and I couldn't find one that was prettier or had, look at that, the way that Stag is. They nested that shield in there just perfect. Here's the back side. Guys, that's probably one of the pretty, I've got a few Stag. That's probably one of the prettiest Stag knives I have ever seen. Coming from case, 2016. I think that's what that said. Yeah. 2016, I think it's 2016. Heck, guys, that might be a 2010. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm sadly mistaken. That's a 2010. Sorry, couldn't see with my glasses in front of the camera there, but a 2010. So this is a 15-year-old pocket knife, new old stock. Had the box, had the papers with it. I mean, it's not been carried. It needs to be oiled in the pivots a little bit where it's just been setting. Little bit of blade rub on it. I don't care. This was the display, so I'm sure it's been handled some. But check that bone out, that Stag. I've not seen a prettier Stag knife, Stag handled knife than that one. They did the little notch out for the pin. That's just, to me, that's just gorgeous. It's just, if that don't get you excited and your wood's wet or something there, if I don't get you fired up, right? Yeah, anyway, for a knife guy, I don't think it gets much better than that. So, yeah, pick that up. Beautiful knife. New old stock. I'm going to put this with my other Stag knives. Just a beautiful example of a superior pocket knife, as I like to say. But guys, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Appreciate all the feedback. Appreciate Chase doing this trade and then being able to pick these new old stock knives up. The mail call, Brother Mike, and Kevin sending those stickers in, and apologize for my voice and everything, but here again, like I said, my allergies are wearing me out. But guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate all the feedback, And just remember, whatever you're carrying today, you don't have to carry alone. God sent his son to die on the cross for our sins, so we don't have to walk this old weary world alone. Guys, I appreciate you watching the video, and we'll see you on the next one.